Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Teacher Tandis, and today we are going to do part 2 of consonant clusters. So last class I showed you a bunch of examples on consonant clusters. Just as a reminder, a consonant cluster is when we see more than one consonant sound in a word. Okay, so it can happen at the beginning or at the end of words. And last week we went over some that started at the beginning of words with two consonants. And today we're going to go through a big consonant, which is the letter S. S has a lot of consonant clusters. So, and then a few that have more than two. So let's get started. Got my little board here for you all. And I just want to go through, let me do some adjustments here, some of these words with you and do some practice. Okay, so the first consonant cluster that we have is S followed by M. So sm, right? And if that's too hard for you to do together, like smack, you can do it separate first and then do it faster and closer together. So you want to start with smack, right? And then you can get closer. Smack, 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 smack. Okay, so that's what you want to do when practicing these. Split the sounds up. Make them individually, then do it together, faster and closer together until you get it all the way through. So SM has smack, small, smell, smog, and smuggle. Okay, the next consonant cluster we have is the sound S, followed by the N sound. We have snack, snore, sneak, snooze, and snow. Okay, and again, splitting those up if that's difficult for you. S-n-ack, s-n-ack, s-n-ack. Okay? Then we have the S and W sounds. Okay, we have words like swab, sweep, swirl, swollen, and swing. Okay, so this one actually has two consonants at the end too, but that's actually just one sound, swing. So most people don't say swing, right? We say swing. And we can talk about that sound in another video. Then we have ST. ST like stab, stab. So this one often is the one that people like to, or actually all of these, the ones that start with S, are often the ones that people want to begin with a vowel sound. A lot of languages don't have words that just start with an S sound. So there's a tendency to say things like estab or esten. Okay, and it happens in a lot of different languages. But here we're not trying to do that. We don't add sounds into words. This starts with an S sound. It's a pure S sound. It's S. So try just making that by itself and then adding the T. Okay, we got stab, stadium, stem, stick, and student. Then we have STR. This one gets a little bit more complicated because there's 3 consonants in the same cluster, in the same little bunch. We have st-r, st-r. So if you can make this one, you're just going to add that R sound until it gets fluid and it moves pretty quickly between the sounds. Straight, straw, street, stroll, stuck. So the same thing happens here where there's a tendency to add vowels. We don't like it normally when there's a lot of consonants together. In a lot of languages that doesn't happen, so we want to stick vowels there. It makes it easier, but don't do that. Don't do things like esterate, esterate, right? You want to add the vowel there and maybe even there, but you don't want to do that. So try to practice just sticking those sounds together. Then we have SL, 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 like slab, sled, sleep, slip, slot, and slum. So I put these here on purpose because not only do you have to practice the consonant cluster, but you also have to differentiate the vowel sounds. So here we have a long E, sleep, mouth should be wide, smiley, and slip. Mouth is not going to be as wide, it's going to be tighter there. Slip and short. Okay, SP, we have sp, like space, speckle, spit, sport, spouse, and spun. We have another triple consonant cluster here, which is SPR, spur, spur. Okay, spray, spring, sprout, and sprint. SPL, another triple there, spl, splash, split, splatter, and splendor. SCR, skr, like scream, scramble, scribble, scrub, and screen. Then we have THR, so all the S's are complete now. We have THR. That one can be difficult because the TH alone is even difficult for some speakers, but I believe I did a video on that already. And we have words like thrash, through, thriller, throat, and threat. And again, we want to be sure not to do things like theret, or thrash. We want to stick those consonants real close together and connect them without including a vowel sound in between. Then I have one here that's actually at the end of a word. It's the NTH sound. This one's hard, even for native speakers sometimes, okay? That's an nth sound. And it comes at the end of words like 10th, or any number really, like ordinal numbers, 10th, 9th, 12th, 45th, okay? Month, and labyrinth. Okay, so a lot of ordinal numbers, and then a few other words there for your examples. So there we have it. The consonant clusters that we didn't cover the last class are here for you. Please practice, practice, practice. Go as slow or as quick as you can. And remember to break down the sounds when they get too difficult together. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, share, follow all my accounts. I have YouTube, Teacher Tandis, here on Instagram, Teacher Tandis, and my Facebook group as well, Learning English Conversation. Until next time, take care.